drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Complete Derrick Henry. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Lamar off the play fake. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We've set it downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Minshew. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. This is ahead for about 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Minshew. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip. From the 42. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the red zone now. Flush down out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Finds Hunt, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action. Here's Jackson. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vegas out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing here, Minshew. Cut by Hunt. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up. One of the tight ends in motion left. Play action now with Jackson. Andrews with the catch. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Took off with it again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Takes off right out of the read option. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing on first is Minshew. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Complete here to Bowers. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. They snap it. Here's Minshew. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Jackson off the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Jackson. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. One final shot before halftime. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. The Browns needing to hold on and win this one on the road to avoid falling to 0-2. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the...
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jack Jones making that tackle. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Changing it up here, Jackson. He's on the move. He's running with it. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Jackson now on 3rd. He fires one deep down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. This is hauled in by Myers. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everybody rushing back to the line. They go play fake with Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run. That's caught at the 25. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're... Gets this to Bateman. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.